Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Jrlooks. If you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, and share. First and foremost, thank you to everybody that sent in stipends and gratuities from the last video. I really appreciate it, and may God bless it to you back times 10. If you'd like to be a part of what we're doing, or send stipends to support what I'm doing, my Cash App is $Jrlooks. That's $Jrlooks on Cash App, and Jrlooks on Venmo. That's Jrlooks on Venmo and Cash App. $Jrlooks on Cash App. Excuse me, y'all. I'm off this coffee again, so y'all know what's going on. But yeah. So let's get right to it. So this will be a reading for the sign of. Today we're doing Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I ain't did you in a while. What's popping with you, right? So. Y'all see what we got going on. Let's read it for the reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your reading is called Jiujutsu. No role models, and I'm here. Again, one more time. Your reading is called Jiujutsu. No role models, and I'm here right now. So, as you guys would expect, that's a direct, loosely based on J. Cole's song. No role models. So I would like to think Sagittarius, whoever you are, you're a middle child. You could be a middle child, or if you're in a married family, you became the middle child, or you're treating like a stepchild and you have brothers and sisters. So I feel like, you could be a middle child. So let's I got my notes in front of me. I don't feel like I'm missing something, but okay, so let's do this real quick. I got your songs first. And then we'll break down Jiu-Jitsu and everything else I got laid out for you guys. So your channel songs are Control by Bobby Brown and Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac. So we're gonna sing just the choruses for both songs. Usually I'd sing the whole song, but I'm kind of pressed for time right now. So I'm gonna sing both choruses so you guys get an idea. So the Bobby Brown song is from the Ghostbusters soundtrack. The first one. So the song is called On Our Own, and it goes, well, I guess we're gonna have to take control. If it's up to us, we've got to take it home. La, 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 la. Okay, so that's the chorus for that one. And then the Fleetwood Mac song, you guys literally hear this song, and usually in any movie where they going like they on and they like to just about to leave the city or like just make their own move, this song comes on. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. Okay, so those are your channel songs. So first one, breaking that down right quick, well, the Control song, I feel like, it's up to you, Sagittarius. So you stuck with all your devices. Ain't nobody there to help, If anything is going to happen, it's going to be on you making it happen. Ain't nobody gonna come do shit. You ain't got no help, right? Just like the title, hence the title, No Role Model. Sagittarius is just you. If anything is going to happen, you gotta make it happen. That's first. And for the Fleetwood Mac song, you can go your own way. I feel like, you telling somebody, or you've come to the conclusion, look, I ain't chasing a motherfucker no more, man. Look, I ain't keeping you here. Look, you can leave if you want. I'm done coming after you, whatever the case may be. Look, I hope you find something that suits you better than what it could have been me, or whatever the case may be. But look, you can leave, I'm cool. I'm comfortable where I'm at, I'm moving forward. I wish you well, but I'm not holding you here no more. I'm not looking for you to be here no more. Again, I can't say it enough. Peace, love, and soul train. I hope you find what you're looking for, but I'm no longer looking for you anymore. Amen. You can leave if you want to. So there's that, okay? So let's break down Jiu-Jitsu. So Jiu-Jitsu is so everything is considered a non-contact sport, For those that know what I'm talking about, y'all know niggas shouldn't be around nobody that's gonna get him out of character, get him upset. get you out of pocket, have you looking all crazy in front of people. Nobody should be able to do that. It's a non-contact sport. If they're going to have you in that energy, you probably shouldn't be around them, amen. But as far as jiu-jitsu goes, jiu-jitsu is also a non-contact sport, but it's predicated upon contact. So jiu-jitsu is a Japanese martial arts, armed or unarmed, system to be used in close combat that can be used in a defensive or offensive manner. Ji means gentle, pliable, soft, or yielding. Jitsu means technique or art. So the soft art, the pliable art, the malleable art of taking energy and converting it, right? So some examples of that. Oh, and some examples of that is Aikido, which is what Steven Seagal does. I feel like, you could have like a Steven Seagal attitude or a Steven Seagal kind of like thing going on, like energy you carry with you, like hot shot type shit. A matador gracefully holds the thing, and when a bull comes this way, he lets the bull goes by, right? He doesn't even get touched by it, amen. It's a non-contact sport, baby, right? So that's another example. Floyd Mayweather, he essentially perfected the Philly shell to where, I'm way over here, I'm parrying, my move is predicated on what you do, and usually by the time you're gonna do something, I'm here with it, and I'm probably gonna hit you in the mouth or something. So that's another example. This form of system includes blocking, off balancing, striking, joint locking, hip throwing, or wrestling, right? So I feel like, you probably boxed or did some sort of self-defense program that was predicated upon somebody coming at you. And and the thing about jiu-jitsu is, jiu-jitsu is used practically in all military since 1900s. I mean, the motherfuckers gotta learn hand-to-hand combat in close quarters just in case you don't have your weapon and somebody come charging at you. They learned that in the military. That it was actually called Randai, right? Before they made it to this, right? And they teach you in the law enforcement, because they're not there to fight. They're essentially there to put you down, to neutralize the problem. So this is somebody, or whatever you learn, Sagittarius, I feel like, even if you do learn how to box or you know how to box, motherfucker ain't got time to be dancing right here with you no more, Motherfucker for to put you down and be through with that. The word disarm means to neutralize a threat, to deprive you of all hostility or potential bodily harm to something or someone else, We gonna make sure you don't even be able to use that shit. So disarm again, neutralize it. You're no longer a threat. If your hands was a threat, if your legs was a threat, we'll break them, or we'll use a method to where that's cool. We ain't gotta worry about no one, right? You want to attack what you want to attack nobody else, right? You hit me or come this way, you won't hit anybody else. I'ma see to it, right? So there's that. And not only so also, and the philosophy behind jiu-jitsu is to manipulate the opponent's force against themselves, and usually they're armed. You don't have anything in your hands, so you essentially on some double dutch ditch, or what Bernie Mac say, make a move, motherfucker. You serious? You literally just wait, like, okay, with the the matador, he's dressed all nice, got his clothes, his spit on, this and that, and here this bull with his bullshit, right? And he'll hold it, right? And when the bull come, he'll let it go on by, and he do it gracefully, and the people in the crowd clap. So I feel like, you're being televised, or what you're dealing with, what you're going through, people are watching you effortlessly navigate through that bullshit, whether mentally or physically. People are clapping and applauding you, just like a bull and a matador. When a matador lets the bull go by, right when it's about to get it, people applaud and say, damn, that motherfucker's nice. People are watching you wherever they are. They're watching you do this, and they're proud of you, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, so that's the science behind the jiu-jitsu, right? So I feel like you're doing mental jiu-jitsu, right? I feel like, I actually feel like, so before I started, I had a brain freeze. I feel like, whatever you learn, if you're into something new, if you're learning some sort of higher next level shit, outside of the physical aspect, if it's a sport or some sort of self-defense, mentally, I feel like, you can say something and make a motherfucker buffer. You know what buffer means when the shit freeze on the thing and it start going? I think you can say something and freeze a motherfucker. And not only freeze them, you can pop something to where when it don't buffer, it should have just say retry. You have to make somebody start this whole thing, close all apps, right? That's the jujitsu. So I feel like people have came to attack you, have got other people to attack you, right? So this is who we gonna go against. Yo, so they dressed up in a whole bunch of armor, this, that, and the third. Everybody got the fist gloves and all kind of shit, right? You went as a mirror. You came out there pushing a mirror, walking mirror. So they looking, saying, the fuck? And everybody's staring at this mirror. I feel like, so now they can't even see you. They just see themselves looking like a goddamn fool, right? So I feel like everybody is seeing themselves. You're not doing a mirror effect, but you essentially, your jujitsu again, your mental jujitsu is like holding up a mirror, letting them see, yo, you're not fighting me. Yo, you fighting your, play with your motherfucking self. Fight yourself, right? You holding the mirror or stand behind the mirror. Yo, and you might have left and went and got some mirror, got some money or whatever the case may be, while they still there staring at the mirror, arguing with the mirror. You ain't even there no more, right? So that should be a message for somebody, whoever who's listening, Sagittarius. So let's get your downloads. Yo, I got quite a few for them too. So Sagittarius, right? No role models, and I'm here right now. I feel like, yo, you didn't have anybody growing up. Yo, but here's a disclaimer, yo. Not that they weren't there, that they passed. Yo, they didn't want to be there, right? They ripped you off. They were saying, fuck it. It's not your role models. You had people that, your quote unquote, who should have been your role models. Nah, they like, fuck that. I'm out of here. I'm gone. They weren't even there. Not that they couldn't be. They didn't care to be. They didn't want to be. In some cases, they like, yo, man, I had to survive on my own. Let the motherfucker survive on their own. Yo, survival of the fittest. Darwin's natural selection, nigga. If you make it, you make it. If I don't, I will see you on the other side. That's literally how your quote-unquote role models should have been. I mean, that's literally how your role models were. They're not there, right? But God gave you TV dads. So I'm feeling you grew up in an era with Al Bundy, Carl Winslow, Uncle Phil, Dan O'Connor, Mr. Feeney, James Evans, right? So that's Married with Children, Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Roseanne, Boy Meets World, Good Times. So I'm feeling like, yo, you've been shown the image of a nuclear family. A mom, a dad, the son, the daughter, the grandparents. Yo, you were shown this, although your family could have been everything but that. It could have been broken. The lights might have been turned off every other time. The bills be going, yo, but you had this, you had these nuclear families, these images to see on TV to say, yo, eventually this is how it should be, right? So I also feel like, yo, you grew up in an era where MASH used to come on. MASH is, anybody that know MASH, it was like The Office way back when, but I never watched MASH. I just knew when the motherfucker came on, it was time to go to sleep, right? So I feel like, yo, you have family members who came from war, who were in Korean War, Vietnam War, some kind of war. Yo, they were military men, so they came home and created or started to create. Yo, they were in an era where ideals, values, morals, and foundations were a big thing, right? Also, I feel like, yo, you become quite the transmuter, and people are mad at that. For example, when I mean transmuter, shit is manure, right? So people shitting on you, you found a way to take that shit and grow from it, and now motherfuckers saying, yo, if it wasn't for my shit, you wouldn't have grew anyway. Ain't that something? But yeah, so people are mad that you found a way to transmute the shit that they gave you and grow from it, but all the while sending it back to you. So creative control, which is being that you're not a part of any sect or you don't belong to anything, yo, you can do whatever the fuck you want, whenever you want, however you want. For example, if anybody has a suggestion on how to do this right here, yo, please send it to my Cash App, $sign Jrlooks with your suggestion attack, which was your suggestion, and however many characters they allow you to write, right? But other than that, no, if you ain't really trying to attribute something positive to what I got going on, yo, send that suggestion with some cash, yo, or go the fuck elsewhere, yo, just like that, yo. You got all the creative control of what you do, right? That's the beauty, right? This goes back to the you might be dealing with a Capricorn, right? This goes back to a one-man band, yo. When you got to do everything by yourself, it might take a little longer, yo, but when you build it organically up, yo, that's yours. You could do it, and once you get the crowd, you do it however the fuck you want to do it. So again, yo, if they got a suggestion, Cash App, $JR Looks, or whatever your Cash App is, respectively. Tell them to send it to that, right? Send a suggestion to that with some money attached to it. Amen. Lotus flower. Yo, lotus flower is the flower that grows in like bad conditions, right? The worse of the conditions, the better it blooms. Yo, I feel like, yo, fuck the worst of the conditions. They didn't even water you. They didn't give you no sun, no nothing. Matter of fact, the plants they chose to water turned out to be big fucking weeds. And not only are they turned out to big weeds, these weeds had more weeds. So now they choking all the life and all the energy away from this person. While that flower that you left somewhere that said, I'm not fit to water, somehow the motherfucker bloomed on its own, right? And somebody came and seen this landfill and said, yo, we finna get rid of all of these weeds, but we keeping that flower. I don't even know how that flower got here, right? How? Oh, no, that's my flower. Nah, this whole thing is gone. No, none of this belong to you, right? So I feel like, yo, somebody's mad. They chose to water weeds over an exotic flower. And here's the thing. They knew it was exotic flower the way the motherfucker grew since before when you had it as a child. Yo, but instead you chose to step on this flower. You cursed this flower. You said, man, I bet you don't gonna grow. I ain't gonna put no sun on it, no water. The water that you had that's supposed to be for this plant, you gave to something else, right? You put it all on, right? And these plants grew up to be weeds that had more weeds that's draining the life out of you. And you stuck over there looking at them choices. Wow, the exotic flower people who spend big money coming to check out this plant. I feel like you're the lotus flower, and people are mad that all this shit they give you, you went and transmuted that and you blossomed for it, and they stuck over here with these weeds that they were under depression was fit to be the next best thing. They turned out to be weeds that had weeds. Amen. Y'all get what I'm saying? Right? They mad at that, right? So now they don't like, but they mad that you doing what you do. They don't give a fuck that you're doing it. No, they don't care how you're doing it. It's just the fact that you're doing it. They are now allowing the appearance to be the interference. So now they're trying to haggle you and say whatever, yo, try to find a way to get to you because, yo, that you did it by yourself. No role models, and I'm here right now, yo. You didn't want to be here, right? You chose to be over there, yo, so you handled it. You was on your own, Sagittarius. Yo, and you here right now, and they have to see that and know they told people they betted against you, yo. So now when you come back up, they see you and they can't do anything about it. They have to stay over there. They know what they did. They got to stay over there now, Sagittarius, right? So, yeah, they mad. Yo, by the way, someone loves your growth, right? Some people don't want to be saved. They like the attention from being in distress. That's also from that song, right? So there's that. The people found a team up against you want to be on your team. People pick and chose people, brought people to you, brought you to somebody else's attention, and they fucked around and liked what they saw and got knocked and understand what's really going on. And now they love watching your growth, right? You're winning your way. The people that counted you out, now they're mad. Whatever you're doing is work, so don't change it. Experience is predicated on reception. So we might have the same experiences because they might receive me different than they receive you. Amen. Retry, reconsideration. Yo, if you did something and keep getting denied, try that motherfucker one more time, a couple more times. If that long, however long that's open, yo, try it again. Yo, pick yourself up and try it again. Yo, some ghostwriters are women. That's a message. Forward, built to last, right? So I feel like, yo, they don't make them like you in the morning anymore. At the end of that song, he's talking about, yo, he wish he had this, the Lisa Bonet, Sade, because all this new shit around here, yo, I'm stuck with these bitches that can't even read, or dudes, excuse my language, but y'all know what I'm saying in the song from No Role Models. But yeah, I feel like, yo, you come from that era where that was the thing, having some kind of sense was the thing. You come from that era. So you built to last. They don't make them like you anymore. A transmuter, you work with what you have. Again, you come from the Attitude era, NWO, X-Pac, wrestling. So you got a dramatic flair. You could be quite the promoter. You got showmanship about yourself. You might feel like you the cock of the walk or hot shit. Again, a lot of people are allowing the appearance to be the interference. One more time, if you guys have any suggestions that's not positive or conducive to what we doing, yeah, send it to the Cash App, $JR Looks, attached with whatever characters they allow you to yo, put that with the Cash App. Other than that, yo, send it as a stipend. We appreciate that, right? Make sure you tell them that the same thing, especially if you're doing it on your own. return to sender, right? If somebody's doing any kind of magic or trying to do anything to give you a hard time, that's just going back instantly. I feel like, yo, Gambit could be real significant. Hey, that's my favorite X-Man, but Gambit is a tarot reader, a divinator. Plus, yo, he's gifted upon some some next level shit. Again, he's outside of Wolverine. He's the only other person that escaped from that island. He was the first motherfucker to get away. So I feel like, yo, you could be Creole from down south. Family could be from French quarters. You could have an accent. You could have Cajun. You could be really into the cars and whatnot. Yo, and last but not least, yo, if somebody's trying to hack into your information, your social media, your computers, whatever this is, I feel like, yo, it's password protected. It's encrypted. If they doing a background check or trying to look you up, yo, they got to get clearance for that. Then on top of it, yo, if you fucking with governmental shit, yo, your IP address is recorded, right? So your computer might crash, right? And they know where the fuck you at. They coming to see you about that. So I feel like, yo, whatever it is that you're now newly up under, they don't play none of that shit. Yo, you got all kind of protection around you. It ain't funny. Tell them they'll have so many forks in their ass, they wouldn't know which one to pull out. Amen. Okay, let's get to y'all cards, right? Okay. So Sagittarius, your first oracle message is yo, they mad as shit, right? Y'all picked these weeds over this plant. And now you mad, bro. These weeds got more weeds, right? And choking the life out of you. Any dollar, penny you got, yo, the weeds choke it out. You won't even see it grow, right? Any kind of grass and mess it up. Why this plant over here didn't grow, and somebody seen this plant and said, let me put it in the environment it's supposed to be in. We got a controlled environment to make this better, to where it blossoms better, right? Yo, let me put this where it's supposed to be. You dig? Yeah, they mad about that. They want to just say anything. But again, you know how to freeze their brain, right? You know how to make them buffer. Or at worst, I'll make you reload all of that shit up. Yeah, it's jujitsu. I found a way, yo, to take that, yo, hold this thing and move this way like this while you run right into the wall. You can't say I pushed you into the wall. I danced out the way and let you run to this motherfucker, amen? Y'all get what I'm saying? Okay, so Sagittarius, your oracle message is, Sage the cards already. Transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, impact. Transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, impact. I feel like words getting around. If the word hasn't already gotten around, who you are, what you do, what you bring to the table. Yo, I feel like people are really talking about you. Yo, and 7 also represents conspiring, planning, strategizing. Yo, here goes some females right here. Yo, I feel like, yo, your name is in females' mouth and these whole ass niggas' mouth, right? Excuse my language, but it is what it is. But I feel like, yo, whatever it is you doing, yo, you are gaining traction. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have high Leo placement, because I mentioned not too long ago, Leo, you had traction getting a grip, right? So I feel like, yo, you got some money coming, right? And again, Sagittarius, the word is getting around, word of mouth. You are traveling. People are coming far and wide to see who this person is, you, what you do, what you bring to the table. I feel like you being scouted for something big. Amen. Right? Okay. Yo, and your first tarot card. Yo, they mad, yo. They mad they watered them weeds and gotta stay with them weeds, right? Then the weeds treat them like shit, yo. They treat them disdainfully, disrespectfully, yo, contemptuously, right? They can't even look your way because that's how they treated you. And you turned out to be the goose that laid the golden eggs. Soon as they got the fuck away from them, right? They are pissed, right? Sagittarius, your first card is... Yo, what he say on Crooklyn? I'm here trying to do my music and you got a beef with that, right? Never mind that you doing it and you made it. You ain't have nobody to help you. Motherfucker chose not to help you. You did it on your own and you did it in your own fashion and people are watching. They like what they see and they talking about you. The motherfucker got a problem with that. Yo, tell them to put a fucking Cash App, $JRLooks, or whatever your Cash App is, attached with a suggestion. Otherwise, yo, take it, roll it up and sit on it. That's where we at with that, Sagittarius. Go your own way. Do your own thing. I ain't waiting on you. You wasn't waiting on me. Yo, I'm on my own. Like the Control song, yo. You in control, right? I have to do this by myself. I ain't chase you. I'm done chasing you, right? Yeah, so, yeah, just stick with your picks, nigga. Excuse my language, yo. So, Sagittarius, your first card is... We got 9 of Wands in reverse, right? I feel like, yo, Sagittarius, if you weren't confident about something, about making decisions or making a move, whatever the case may be, I feel like, yo, you ain't scared no more. No, ain't no more holding back, ain't no more on the fence, right? You ain't shell shocked no more. You're no longer the wounded warrior. I feel like, yo, you've healed. 9 of Wands in reverse represents, again, you don't have your guards up no more. You're not like mad at the world, or you're not pressure sensitive. Yo, this shit's past you, right? Yo, and not only that, I also feel like, yo, if you was after somebody, they got their guards down. Now, yo, so the coast is clear, right? Now they ready to talk, but I feel like, yo, you like, man, fuck all of that, bro. I'm cool, right? Now that you got yours down, hey, man, I'm cool. I ain't got time for this shit, right? That's what I'm feeling. But again, yo, the coast guards is down, right? I'm no longer stuck or in my head. I'm trying to figure out what your intentions. Yeah, fuck all of that, yo. I'm glad you came to your senses. Hey, but I'm cool, right? So there's that. But then again, yeah, if this is you, yo, no, you're no longer in the healing phase to where it's like, yo, I'm getting fucked up behind this, but I'm holding it down. Nah, you can have this shit. I feel like, yo, you're past that. Amen. Right? 9 of Wands in reverse, yo. Coast is clear, yo. I'm not mad anymore, or I'm not trying to figure this. Yeah, okay, I'm cool. That's right. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you came to your senses, right? Well, hope that works out well for you, right? Or this is you, right? Yo, ain't nothing to be. I ain't scared no more, right? I'm not on the fence no more. I'm not, just like, introverted, or like saying, life's just made me just so tough and raging, and I gotta be always on point. Hey, look, whatever happens, let the cards fall where they may. Amen. Yo, we not in that energy no more. Just watchful and vigilant, yo. And somebody's gonna, nah, fuck all of that. Yo, it's supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen, right? So that's your first card, yo. And this is clarified with. This is clarified with somebody's obsessed with you. We got materialism, which is the devil card. The devil card represents whatever your poison is, whatever your vice is. So I feel like somebody want to tie you down, right? Somebody is stuck on you. Now that you say, man, I'm cool, fuck about this, I'm cool. Now that you're cool, somebody's stuck on you. Somebody just somebody's stuck in this energy of competition, beef, wanting to argue, or just be toxic on some negative shit. There's that. Then there's somebody literally obsessed with the energy, like, yo, I gotta have them, or just, I feel like, just somebody just stuck watching everything you do, right? Somebody's just glued to the screen, glued to the phone. I really feel like somebody holding their phone, right? Somebody could have your picture beaten up. Somebody could have your picture, masturbating to your picture, or touching themselves, right? Looking at you, right? I see somebody with their phone laid down. Anyway, yes, somebody's obsessed, right? Somebody is crazy obsessed with you, right? Like stuck on you, right? This could also be your haters, right? Some crazy shit be happening sometime when it comes to that, but we gonna move forward. So yes, that's that. And your last card is somebody went from being on the fence about you to just now stuck, want to know just somebody is like drooling, stuck. What's new, right? And your card of advice, Sagittarius, is, I started to say Capricorn, so you can have a Capricorn near you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, whatever the case may be. But your card of advice, Sag, is somebody's in regret. Hey, you brought it on yourself, 5 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Cups in the upright, whatever somebody was trying, if somebody was trying some devil shit because we had this card, that shit wore off. Also was seeing this with this nine of Wands in reverse, if you were going through shit where motherfuckers was tormenting you, right, with this kind of energy, that shit's over with, right? If you would go any kind of spell work, whatever this shit is, that shit's coming back, return to sender, right? But again, it's over with. 5 of Cups represent a loss, disappointment, shit not panning out, right? So I don't see this for you. I feel like, somebody is mad, stuck with the picks they chose, right? Because this shit is spilled. They spilled milk. All this time and energy and investments went to nothing, right? Somebody somebody is mad, they chose something or someone over you, right? And they gotta sit and watch you. Look, yo, I feel like, yo, these cups right here is you blossoming, you going big, right? This is what saved at whatever the case, at whatever the litter was. Yo, this could be your siblings, whatever the case may be, but they clearly wasn't worried about, like, somebody made a bad choice, a bad decision. Yo, hey, tell them, hey, you brought it on yourself, yo. Stick with your pick. Somebody say that to me in the comments, yo. Stick with your pick. Amen. Yo, and with that being said, Sagittarius, thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate it. Again, if you would like to be a part of what we doing or sending these stipends or gratuities in, my Cash App is $JrLooks. My Venmo is JrLooks. Yo, y'all be blessed. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you next week.